Hello everyone, my name is Stonewall, the Software Product Manager of Inspur. In this session, I will introduce the AI Model Ops platform. So, AI Model Ops platform is training AI models and deploying inference efficiently with Inspur AIStation and NVIDIA EGX. So here I will show you how Inspur AIStation manages from the data to model service managed deployment. And we also show you how it combines with NVIDIA EGX AI stack to bring great value to the customer or your enterprise. Okay, next slide. Here, this slide, I will show you some key challenges when our enterprise want to achieve AI transformation. The first challenge they faced is the complexity of AI technology. As we all know, AI technology is not easy. AI applications have a higher operations threshold, and most of enterprise lack of experts familiar with the respective industries and AI technology. They also lack of AI experience to tell them how to do it. The second challenge is the agile response. In the internet time, the customer behavior is accelerating. So it requires that AI application development cycles are greatly shortened. So repeat iteration and implementation are challenges for this enterprise. The third challenge is the resource utilization. As we all know, there are several different departments and a company. So the departmental void do exist between different parties of an enterprise. So repeated construction of resources in different departments will lead to the waste resources and can't be used effectively. There are three key challenges we will be faced in future. So next slide, I will introduce our AI Model Ops platform introduction. So what's the AI Model Ops platform? So its position is an end-to-end AI platform for developing and deploying. So now Inspur and NVIDIA have partnered together to build an AI Model Ops platform. It faces to deep learning scenarios and provides developers and application users with resource, environment, and tool support. For AI deployment in the entire model lifecycle. The bottom of the slide is our AI Model Ops platform architecture diagram. So you can see our platform can be used in different industries like the retail, manufacture, pharmacy, or medical. So the hardware used at the bottom, you can see it's a GPU card. These GPU resources all have passed the NVIDIA certification system, such as the Ampere series GPU cards like A100, A30, A2. These GPU cards can be used to accelerate the training, calculation, and the inference service. So in the middle is our AIStation, Inspur AIStation. Inspur AIStation opens up the entire life cycle of the data management, resource management, model development, and model training. After the model is ready, it will be published to the Inference. So this AI service can be deployed in data center or edge. You can choose the way you like. So NVIDIA offers AI software stack. Like you can say, it's like PyTorch, TensorFlow, Tor, TensorRT, DeepStream. Developers can use it, accelerate the model development process, and save lots of their time. So after introduce our model ops platform, next slide, I will focus to introduce our AIStation platform. Here, our AIStation platform is positioned as a platform for AI develop and deploy. Inspur AIStation could manage the infrastructure, including, you can see from the right picture, including the NVIDIA certified GPU servers. And it also can manage the storage resources, internet resources, edge devices. It's good at the resource scheduling and the frameworks. Inspur AIStation also provides the developing and the deploying process logicals and letting the users focus on technology and business. You can see from the right picture the detailed information of AIStation. AIStation platform is based on the Kubernetes and the Docker. Its core features are listed here. You can see it's including like the data caching, MPI operator, service discovery, storage managing, service deploy, and so on. So AIStation can bring some more values for your enterprise, just like it can improve the efficient teamwork and drive your business impact, and finally help your enterprise AI precision. So next slide, I will introduce the NVIDIA EGX stack. NVIDIA EGX stack mainly consists of three parties: end-to-end hardware and enterprise-ready software for AI, and accelerate enterprise applications. So we can say AIStation and NVIDIA EGX could together help the enterprises utilize this professional hardware, these professional tools and components faster and more easily. So we can see from the right picture, we together can accelerate AI a 100 meg future and use development and deployment tools, including the NVIDIA Trading, Redis, the NVIDIA Toy Toolkits, and the TensorRT. Just like lots of containers we can use from the NGC. After introduce the NVIDIA EGX stack, I will be the next few slides. I will show some key values for the model ops platform. The first key values is scheduling computing resource for user. Inspur AIStation is an enterprise level platform. It can provide a comprehensive software stack imperceptible data acceleration, and effortless infrastructure for model development, corporate collaboration, and deployment. So we can see from the bottom of this slide, we can see 3 features of AIStation. In the left is one platform from start to finish. AIStation supports a one-stop AI business process. The AIStation provides the developers with a stable and easy-to-use development environment. So AIStation could support the model train, tune, test, or deploy models with software stack or library support. So in the middle is AIStation another feature, like the remote data acceleration. AIStation now supports load remote data with incremental update strategy, affinity scheduling, and user imperceptions. So in the right, efficient and elastic GPU scheduling. In the right, we can see, as we all know, GPUs are usually the most valuable resources among the various computing resources of an AI clusters. So AIStation implements efficient and flexible GPU scheduling capabilities to improve the GPU's utilization. AIStation also supports the GPU automatic scheduling from NVIDIA GPU make instance to distributed training tasks. AIStation also adopts various strategies from priority scheduling to idle recovery to ensure efficient use of GPU. So with the NVIDIA EGX, the developers can accelerate the model development process. So in summary, the ModelOps platform can break down the departmental wall and improve resource utilization. Okay, next slide, I will introduce another key values, the model development. So this slide, as a developer, you can use the built-in Jupyter notebook, or you can use the web shell. You can use the docking lock IDE. Anyway, you can use the AIStation in your favorite way. AIStation also supports the download of the AI containers from NGC. You can download the containers from the NGC, just like the toy, PyTouch, and TensorFlow, such containers. You can quickly create your development environment. So what's more, AIStation also centralized the management of a development environment. So such as you can manage the life cycle, you can monitor real time of resource performance, one-click submission of training tasks. So in summary, ModelOps platform could provide a complete AI software suite and let the developers focus on the model development. So the ModelOps obviously shorten the model development cycle. What's more, beside the values, NVIDIA EGX also provides the coordinated support for the entire solution to avoid a lack of expertise and experience in the enterprise. Next slide, I will introduce the inference service deployment. Now, AIStation, Inspur AIStation supports the deploy model to API within one click, so it can fully release the NVIDIA GPU performance and the inferring scenarios. AIStation can offer the AI service lifecycle management, such as the offline test, A/B testing, rolling release, flow control, timing task, and log monitoring. So in summary, the model of the platform can lower the operations threshold of AI applications and IT the requirements. So in this slides, I introduce the inference service deployment. This is one of the key values. Next slide, I will include some. In next few slides, I will show you some different scenarios. The first one is the insurance. Insurance is in fantasy. So for the fantasy, AIStation and EGX provide an end-to-end AI solution. You can see from the right picture, the hardware resources, including the AI training cluster and the inference cluster. We can see the AI training cluster composed of A100, A30 GPU cards, and the inference cluster composed of A30 and A2 GPU cards. So the middle platform layer is the AIStation, Inspur AIStation. The AIStation from the data management and the model development and the model training testing. After the model is ready, the model will be published to the inference cluster. In the inference cluster, the AI service will be deployed. The AI service will be managed, such like the AI service will be A/B testing and grid release, rolling update, or service rolled back. So together, in summary, the AIStation provides a wholly AI service life cycle management. So the upper layer is the AI software stack provided by the NVIDIA EGX, such as the TOI toolkit. As well, the TOI toolkit includes lots of pre-trained models. Pre-trained models like for the pre-trained models for computer vision or the conversational AI. So use these tools, the developers can accelerate the model development process. So in summary, the model of the platform brings the performance improvement. You can say 4 points we give. The first one is the pre-trained models and the developer tools from the NGC we download. They can speed up the model development from weeks to days. The secondly is our AI capabilities speed up the whole claim process from 2 or 3 days to half hour. It improves the claims efficiency. The third one is our resource pool management. The resource utilization could be increased by about 30%. The last one is the manpower. The manpower could be cut down about 15%. So this is the introduction of the insurance. On next slide, I will introduce the manufacturer. You can see the picture in the left shows the manufacturing. AIStation manages the GPU training and inference clusters. They also including the GPU cards certified by the NVIDIA EGX. So the whole workflow is the data will be collected by the sensor, and then the sensor data will be uploaded to the cloud platform, and then the data will be downloaded to the AIStation training cluster. And in the meantime, the model, pre-trained model will be pulled from the NGC. After the pre-trained model and the data is ready, you can train your model and develop your model in our AIStation training clusters. So after the model is ready, so the model will be delivered to the terminal devices and deploy the AI service. So this is wholly the workflow. Model ops platform could be bring some performance improvement. You can see from the first one is the model development cycle obviously reduced from 2 weeks to 3 days. And it also supports about, the second one is also supports about 25 million API calls per day. And the last one is the quality of service. It's a 0 miss per 10 million calls. Okay, thanks for your attention.